It's just like, because I'm fucking his wife, so okay.
Okay, do you guys think like cheating is the worst thing you could do in a relationship?
No, I mean,
No, right?
Yeah, I mean, aside from like killing the person, like abusing them.
Well, exactly. Abuse. Like if you're in an abusive relationship and it's not even like physical abuse, you're mentally abusing them. You're making them feel like zero. You're making them feel like they can't do anything without you.
That's worse. I think
I feel like
why are you setting me up for this, bro? You're setting me up for them to say I'm a blame the victim guy. But back to Jack Wright.
Here we go.
When it comes to mental abuse, here's what happened. You're with someone and they're treating you like shit.
How much you gonna take? Like,
okay, that's the situation. You're with someone and they say some fucked up stuff. They're mentally manipulated. They gaslight you.
Gaslight.
I know I can think of some solutions. Yeah. Now, physical abuse, different. There's Stockholm syndrome. There's all types of stuff. The manipulative. There's fear involved. And you could say the same thing for mental abuse, but something had to be wrong before that's being allowed to happen. Where you might have come from a household where maybe someone was talking to you like that. They know
your trauma.
They treated you like that, so you had other trauma and stuff like that. But, well, what's my point now? Now I feel like
you were about to say you don't have any sympathy.
No, fuck you. You said that about Jack Wright. But I'm just saying, like, wait, what the fuck was our original premise? Oh, you saying it's cheating worse? Yeah. So the mental stuff, like, I don't know. Some when these people, he was mentally abusive. Every time you hear someone speaking out about that, it's just like, so the nigga was saying fucked up stuff, calling you names. Doesn't sound like someone you want to be with.
Yeah, you could say that, but they know about your trauma and your triggers, so they'll keep you in a relationship where they're manipulating you in a way that it takes you time. Because think about it, people who get cheated on, and
I got you. I got
people who get cheated on, like they'll stay, or like people who are in toxic relationships, all their friends are telling them like this guy's not it for you. They're not gonna get it until they realize it themselves. It takes them very long to realize it because love is attached to this person.
But all right. So let's say, for example, let's say my girlfriend, her dad is a straight dick. Her dad puts her down and makes her feel bad. Cool. Let's just say realistically, like my current girlfriend. If I say to her in an argument, "This is why your fucking dad hates you," she's gonna leave me. Yeah, she's not gonna be around. And that is
not every girl.
But that's why not every girl. It's about what are people willing to allow? Who are you? What do you allow? Who are you going to be with? Are you going to be with someone that talks to you like that? Can people just walk all over you? Can they say things? You can know about my trauma, but if you say something about my trauma, nah, we not rocking like that because you're not coming from a place of you're trying to hurt me, bro.
Yeah,
you're not gonna say that if I have something going on with my mom, you're like, yeah, this is why your fucking mom, blah blah blah. No, bro, I'm not rocking with that. I'm also not going to go 6 months later and write a whole fucking poem about, man, she was mentally abusive to me. She was all this. So you were rocking with it.
Yeah.
You were rocking with it. You were Jack writing it.
You have no sympathy for those people at all, right?
No, I have sympathy as far as like the pre-trauma and stuff. But I feel like if we're comparing it to which is worse, that or cheating on someone, I say cheating on someone is worse because I can't control that you go and cheat on me because that happened. It already happened. That's probably the biggest violation of trust. You say some crazy shit to me, I could walk out the door. And it's like, all right, you said it, but you showed me who you are. I'm out.
Yeah, that is facts. That's a solid point.
But I also think that the people that do get mentally abused, the people that do it know they can do it. Where it's like I know you have a self-esteem issue and I know you have trauma. So I'm gonna use your trauma against your self-esteem to keep you in this situation and just talk shit about you. So it's like I think that one's kind of worse too because it's even more manipulative versus like I just cheated on you. Whereas it's like you know my dad, I have issues with my dad, and you know how I feel about it, and you know I'm gonna just start fucking crying out my eyes about it, but you're gonna bring it up, and you know I love you.
It's a physiological thing.
Like we're having sex and I love you to death, and you're gonna tell me about my dad right now? Like fuck you, dude. And it's like you know I'm gonna call you like or whatever. So it's like it's a little more attached to it versus like I'm just cheating on you. Where it's like I know I can get this shit off. Like
you fucking. A lot of people don't have willpower. They're gonna go to people that kind of like, for example, like somebody who got abused as a kid, like as a child. They're gonna probably have sex that lets them get abused. That's probably what they're into. That's not everybody. I'm just saying that's like a sample size
situation, right?
Exactly. But like, it's hard to get out of it until you're inside of it. You know, you really can't speak about it until you're inside of it.
I think anything mental is really fucked up because it's like you're preying on somebody's mind state, and that's like a real tricky thing to fuck with. Like the human mind is such a tricky place. Like it's really a tricky place. It's also, so interesting, but it's like, yo, like you're fucking with somebody else's development and their growth in life. Like, that's worse than just like, I just cheated on you.
But I feel like both people gotta have trauma at that point, because like you can't be right in your head if you have to have something eating at you if you always gotta treat your girl or something, manipulate her, put her down,
feel that power.
And y'all, I don't know, bro. That
two people in traumatic situations dealing with each other, which is like fucked up. Like kids hurting kids, like.
Oh yeah.
That's really some fucked up. That's really our generation nowadays. It's just kids hurting kids. Like we all have traumas that we're not dealing with. So we're just saying.
That was in our generation too.
We just talk about it a lot now.
Yeah.
Back then, motherfuckers was like, "What you talking about?"
How do you guys feel about